jolly jump-scare. Ho, ho, hiding everywhere. Lights go up and
If you're jolly, if you're jingly, and maybe a bit scary, this Christmas haul is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to the Jolly Jingle and Jump Scare Christmas collab. So I am Maggie, this is Deal Distraction Diaries. Welcome if you are new here. I do a wide variety of hauls and I just wanted to come up with a different kind of concept because I've been doing all traditional Christmas. And while I love traditional Christmas, I have a crossover of other things. I am a spooky ghoul all year round and I do love a bit of Creepmas. I also celebrate, I love my mystical and magical, and I also am a big fan of Krampus. So anyways, also Rochelle from Onyx Moon Home and Halls is hosting. And then I'm going to name off the other content creators. I'll have them up on the screen. They will also be linked down in the description box. And once everybody's videos are up, I will also have a playlist so you guys can view everyone that is involved with the collab for easy viewing, because one of my requirements to join the giveaway that I am doing is that you have to be publicly subscribed to each and every of the content creators that are a part of this haul. So without further ado, let me introduce these wonderful people. We have Laurie from The Loving Klutzes. We have Chris from Tall Bear Halls. We have April from Menopause and Madness 7-4. We have we have Joyful Journeys. We have Laurie, that is Melissa. Melissa from Joyful Journeys. We have Laurie from the Quirky Cauldron. We have Liz from Hello My Friends. So I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this. And I hope you enjoy it. It's not all jump scares. We've got some jolly, we've got some jingly, and we've got my co-host. This guy usually sits in the car. He is very festive and ready for Christmas. Now, to dive into what I'm wearing, I did pick up this sweater from Shein for the collab. I mean, I have a co-host. I thought it was only fitting for me to get the matching, wardrobe, I guess, to go with him. We've got this skelly with the candy canes down at the bottom. He's wearing a Santa hat. We have these stripes. I actually love the stripes on here, and then the green little accents on the wrist and around the neck. And this is a very warm sweater. I did get it a little oversized, but it is stretchy. I like oversized, baggy, comfy clothes. I am extremely impressed. The print on this is really good. I'll put up a better picture of me wearing it, and I love this. I could not be happier with this sweater. And then I also got these earrings to match it. They are acrylic. We've got a little kind of skelly face with a top hat, and he has his candy canes. The candy canes are black and white, and these actually came from a small seller on Etsy. They came from the Zombie Lounge, which I have more items to show you guys that come from this brand. But the earrings came on this little tag. There is the Zombie Lounge. Sorry about the reflection. I will link them down in the description box. The other content creators will also be linked down in the description box. And then there will also be a playlist for easy watching. So when you go to watch one video, it'll go down and continue to keep playing so you can watch everybody's videos. But I am thoroughly impressed with these earrings. I love them so much. They are quality. These do have, like, the top of them are just kind of a circle with black glitter in them. I can also put a better picture up so you can see them a little bit better. But I love these. I love these so much. And I do have a few more items from this company, which, hint, hint, we might be doing a giveaway with something from this company. Please go support your small businesses. I do love the big box Temu, Shein type stuff, but I also like to support the small business owners as well. And this hat did come from Temu. I hauled this one this year, but this one that Mr. Skelly is wearing, this one came from last year. And you can get it in a couple different colors. You can get it in red and green, I believe. But I like the longer Santa hats. And it's just fuzzy. I mean, it's okay quality. It works for the season. This one is held up for 2 now, so I'm happy. I'm happy with it. His sunglasses, or his glasses, we'll talk about in a different haul. But let's move on. So some people may consider this Gothmas. I consider this just regular Christmas decor, honestly. But I saw these reindeer at TJ Maxx. Got them from TJ Maxx. They are from Martha Stewart, and they are beautiful. I love the antlers on here. They are striking. I like them a lot. It's either made out of some kind of plastic or some kind of resin. They're a really decent size, and I got them for $14.99. I say them because I did get 2 of them. They've got a little bit of weight to them, and I think black can actually go with any kind of aesthetic that you are decorating with, but I just thought these were kind of really elegant and beautiful. And honestly, the one that I hauled from Temu that was broken was almost the same price, a couple dollars cheaper. So to get something this quality for a couple dollars more, I was all for it. Love these very much. I am going to replace the creatures with some of the things from tonight. I also picked up this guy. I actually picked him up in October. Some people think it's a Halloween movie, but for me, it's a crossover of both. I can easily watch Nightmare Before Christmas any time of the year, but I prefer to watch it around the Christmas time. And I loved him. I actually got him on clearance. The light bulb is supposed to be attached to his hand, and it was just hanging. And then they had it on the Halloween clearance. So I picked him up. I got a really good deal on him. I think originally he was like 20 something dollars, but he is branded by, Disney, and he does light up. His little lights are all lit up. How cool is that? I just love him. He's so neat. I'm trying. It's really hard to get the whole thing in. I guess I can get it in this way. He's got his friends down in the sack, and I'm sorry, for the life of me, I cannot remember their names. And then there's just a Christmas present down at the bottom. And on the base, it even says it's trademarked by Disney, made in China. The bottom is a little there's a little bit of paint chips on it, but I'm not worried about it. But I love him. He's a great little addition. How can you go wrong with Mr. Jack Skellington? And the music in that movie is just perfection. It's so good. Now these I've had for a while. I got these free from the Temu Circle, and I've been kind of doing a gallery wall on a small part in my bedroom. And I'm going to save that one for last. I'll show you the other 2. I did get them free from the Temu Circle. Now, is this guy I mean, it makes him Christmassy because he has the Santa hat, but then he's like in a really pretty, I don't know, prairie with all these flowers. I mean, I guess flowers still grow in some areas during the Christmas time. But we have a ghosty with the Santa hat. These are plastic. The picture is printed on the back. So you could pop this out, I would guess, but you would have to replace it with your own kind of oval. There is a little spot on each one to hang it up, but I thought this was really cute. It's really lightweight, easy to hang up. And it was a set of 3. This was the other ghosty sitting in front of the Christmas tree. How festive is he? I love it. So cute. I kind of wonder what it would be like to put fairy lights behind him. I might try that. But then again, he's got the little spot to hang him up on the wall. Really light. And then this one. When I saw this one, I was like, wait a second. I should have looked at the picture a little bit better, but honestly, I still would have gotten it anyways. I mean, I'm not sure. Is Mr. Ghosty sitting on the throne? I'm not sure because over here there's a little something. I don't know if that is the sink or the throne, but Ghosty is reading the paper, sitting in a bathroom of some sort. He does have a Christmas present down here, but I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. Sorry about the glare, but these are fun. Love these. There is some kind of print on the paper, but it's looks like in French or something. I can't read it, but I love those. This yard flag I do, and it says Merry Christmas, and we've got the little skelly elves. I love their hats. This guy, they're holding candles. All three of them are holding candles. Merry Christmas. It's cute, and it is that burlap feel. I don't think I'm going to link any of the things down in the description box besides the small sellers and the other content creators that are part of the collab. So if there's anything that you would like a link to, just let me know, leave a comment, and I will do my best to find it for you. So Mr. Skelly is, he keeps, there we go. He keeps snagging on my shirt, and I have a hair that is driving me crazy at the moment in my face. What is going on over here? I'm trying some new products on my face, and I'm not sure how I'm feeling about them. I am wanting to get back into doing more skincare reviews, more makeup reviews than I was doing. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. And also from Temu that I could not be happier about. If you saw one of my last hauls, I showed the possum paper. From the same seller, I also got this bat Christmas paper. Actually, I have it upside down. We have the bats in wreaths with the bows. I love this paper so much. It's going to be fun to decorate. Sorry about the glare. This paper is really thick. It is not your typical wrapping paper. This is, I feel like you could even like use this to put up on your walls if you wanted to. You could put adhesive and use this as wallpaper. But we have the little bats upside down with their bows inside wreaths. I thought this was adorable, and there's a decent amount of paper on here. So there's like one part of it, and it continues to keep going. It's not as much as a typical roll of wrapping paper, but there's a decent amount for the price. And I did get the possum paper from the same seller as this one. The one thing I will say about this stuff is that it does have a bit of an odor. It smells like ink or a paint of some sort, but if you air it out, hopefully it won't stink for too long, you know? And then we have these. These are, we have 1, 2, 3. We have, there's 3 of each style. So we have 3 of the 4 different styles. They could be considered gothic. They could be, I think they're very kind of Victorian looking. I love old Victorian style Christmas, kind of like the Edwardian style painted house type. Painted lady, that's what I meant, type style, just old world type style. Yeah, they are plastic. It's supposed to be shatterproof, and this part is metal where you know, hang it up with, but the rest of it is plastic. So we have 3 of this design, kind of a black and bronzy look, goldish, a mix between the two. And then we have this one. I like the teardrops and the sunburst, or leaves if you want to look at it that way. Really pretty. So there's 3 of this style. It does also come with some jute. I may just use some ribbon instead of using that string. I don't think it goes with the style as well. But we also got this one with the flower and some leaves. up at the top and around the bottom. So much detail on these. They're gorgeous. And then we have one other one with kind of leaves all the way around it. Again, really, really pretty. A lot of detail. They are textured, like this is all raised. It almost has a matte finish, the black does. I'm just really impressed with these. I love these. I think they had these in a couple different styles or different colorways. I don't remember. I actually ordered these a while ago, but I love these. Very impressed with the quality. This is a collab, so I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm kind of picking and choosing. Some of the things actually didn't even show up for this haul, and other things I can show at a later time. But I thought this was funny. Now, we say this in the house. This is a joke in our house because my boyfriend a lot of times will say the power of Christ compels you, from the movie from The Exorcist. So when I saw this card, I had to pick it up. I'll just take it out of the plastic so you don't see the glare. Temu is great for funny cards and even sentimental cards, but I usually go there for the funny ones. But it says the power of Christmas. Christmas compels you. It is funny. This is supposed to be Reagan, I guess. Santa, instead of the cross, it's a candy cane. I just thought it's a funny take on the Exorcist movie. It is blank on the inside. Really funny. When I saw this, I had to pick it up because he does say it to me often, just as jokes, you know? We joke in this house. You need to joke. You need to have fun. Life is serious and tough enough as it is, and you need to have some fun. I mean, maybe it's a little darker than some people would joke about, but still. But I was actually really kind of looking forward to seeing how this is. This is another Temu item. And I love my reusable bags. Okay, he is a little scary. So this is Krampus Night. Now, I don't know how to say this. I'm going to butcher it, but Krampus, if you're not familiar with Krampus, Krampus is the German version of trying to get it. It's a nursery rhyme, basically, of trying to get kids to behave. The Germans depicted him with horns and a long tongue and told the kids if they were naughty that they would come and snatch him up and put him in his sack and they would disappear. So the Germans used that to try to get kids to behave, whereas modern times it's, you know, are you naughty or are you nice? But that is where Krampus comes from. He is kind of scary looking, but I love the movie and I like the concept behind it. If you do kind of, which I have something kind of funny to show you. If you look at the lore of it, it's quite interesting and I enjoy it. I'm a big fan of lore. I like history. I like exploring and learning where concepts come from. And honestly, Christmas has a crossover of a lot of different things. Before Christmas was even Christmas, before Yuletide was even Yule and a pagan holiday, there were the Romans and the Greeks that were celebrating the winter season, and most did it around the moon because that's how they told time. That's how they knew the seasons were changing. That's where the winter solstice comes in, which I will talk about a little bit more later. But there's so much crossover, but at the same time, there's big differences, but they also kind of hold the same theme, that there's always this celebration. Most across the board throughout time, they are also celebrating gods, the gods that they believed in at the time, gods of fertility, gods of the sun. Whatever it was, they feasted on food and they gifted, they had libations, and it was just supposed to be a good time for the history of time, basically, of the humans. And, you know, for me, I don't fit inside a box, and I just have a lot of different, I take a little bit from here and there and I make it my own. I am going to probably pass on those. I did get some black and white aesthetic stuff, but I will pass on that for now. I can show that to you at a later time. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a mishap here. Now, to be honest with you, this is my second time recording this video, so some of the things aren't in their boxes anymore, like these, because I was getting ready to put them up. So it is a pack of 1, 2, 3. There is 8 of these, and what they are Christmas spiders. They are spiders that are made out of beads and wire, and there is an old tradition or an old story that is told that a poor woman that had an undecorated tree, the spiders came and decorated it for her with their webs. And it glittered and glistened in the sun of gold. So I did get the gold ones. They did have them in other colors, but in honor of the story, I did get the gold ones. I do want to get more. They had them in the white and red. I think they had black ones. And what the spider actually represents is prosperity, luck, love, magic of Christmas. There is 8 of these. They are beautiful. I love them. They are an old European tradition, and I do have some European descent, and I love these. I love the concept of these. You can hang them from the top or the bottom, and they're just so cool. If you like spiders or not, I love the story behind it so much. I do want to make some of my own. I would love to find the time to do that, but it did come in an 8-pack of them in a box. They were fine. They came fine, protected. I just was getting ready to use them. In the vein of Krampus, when I saw this, I had to pick this up. We have Mr. Claus and Mr. Krampus. I don't know if you can tell, but they are both holding a drink in their hands. It's like they are toasting each other. Now we all know what, Santa represents, if you're naughty or nice. He sees you when you're sleeping. Well, it's like his evil twin is Krampus. I wouldn't even say that he's evil, but I mean, it was meant to keep kids to behave. And if you think about it, if you think about nursery rhymes are not nice, kind, and full of the fuzzy feels. You think about Rockabye Baby, when the cradle will fall, or when the wind blows, the cradle will fall, baby and all. Like, nursery rhymes were twisted, and I don't know, maybe this picture is a little twisted, but I love that we have both depictions of Santa Claus and Krampus cheersing each other. Like, you need the dark and the light, right? You need to have both. And that's what this picture represents for me. I love it so much. And then also, this, actually, I'm going to save that one for a second. I do want to share this other one with you. Actually, I'm going to share something else first. I'm sorry. Like I said, I did record this once before, so I'm a little bit mixed up. But I was mixed up. I was not mixed up. I was torn between what to wear. I am shocked. Most times when I find shirts like this, they are men's cut. This is actually cut for a woman's body. And we have the monster and the bride. We even have like the abominable snowman on here. It is a little stretchy. It's got a tiny bit of stretch, not ton. I wouldn't call it stretchy. I would say it's got some flex to it. But there's buttons on here, white buttons. And it's just a fun holiday, monstery shirt. I love it so much. It's so good with the Christmas trees, the colorway, the print on it. It is so cool. And I was going to wear this today, but then because I have a co-host, I had to. It was only right if I matched him. And then I got this, which I love this. This is actually such good quality. I was really impressed. Oops, sorry about that. When it came out of the box, We have the monster and the bride in front of the Christmas tree with the snowflakes. They have the lights up at the top. It is so monstery. It is so Christmassy. It is so cool. I love it. It is on a wooden frame. Oh, so was the other one with Santa and Krampus. But how cool is that? It did come with plastic over it. I mean, this wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive either. Really, really happy with this. This is one of the best prints I have gotten from Temu in a very long time. This is something that I would want to keep up all year round, honestly. Totally am in love with that. Chris from Tall Bear Halls sent me a picture of this adorable bat. It is a pillowcase holding his ornament. And I mean, I fell in love with this face instantly and had to pick it up. It's actually a really large pillowcase. And it is soft. It looks like burlap a little bit, but it's also velvety feeling. It does have the zipper down at the bottom. And I mean, you guys know I love my bats. How could I not get this adorable bat? I love it. It's so cool. And then, all right, believe it or not, this is a white sweater, and I'm kind of shocked that I got it. It is kind of, there is felt on the inside, but the outside is kind of that foamy feel. But I liked the decal on it. It says Merry Yule and Happy Solstice. Now, Yule is a period of time. It lasts, I think it's like almost a week. It starts on the 21st and goes to the 1st or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what the dates are. But the winter solstice does land on that time. And the winter solstice is the shortest day and the longest night of the year. And the winter solstice is to celebrate and honor kind of the upcoming months, celebrating the rebirth of the sun and warmer days. Now that was back in the day, and people say I honor it that way to this day. I do honor the winter solstice, and I also do honor the elements. So when people see the star, I just want to let everyone know that the points on a star does mean something. So you've got the spirit, you've got earth, water, fire, and air. And I may have it backwards, exactly what it is, but I love that the star represents like everything that we need to be here on this world. We live on a beautiful, big, round circle, and it gives us so much, and it's a blessing to be here, and I do honor that every year. I honor it through the different seasons. Yuletide actually was celebrated by the Germans, and when Christianity came around, there was a king, a Norwegian king, that wanted peace in his kingdom. So he combined Yuletide and what the Christians celebrated, and that's actually how Christmas came about. It was originally pagans that celebrated the Yuletide, the winter solstice, and the king wanted peace, so that's how Christmas started. Anyways, I know that some people may or may not agree with that, but that's how I see it. I actually think it's a really cool story that a king wanted his kingdom to be peaceful, so he was willing to take his beliefs and their beliefs and bring it all into one and make it cohesive so people could coexist. I think that's my takeaway out of the whole thing. If I have dates right, if I have names right, if I have it right or wrong, it is the fact that a wise king, a loving king, combined people's differences so everyone could coexist. And that's what I mean, and it still lives on today, which is such a powerful thing, and I love it so much. So people do celebrate, Yuletide, the solstice in different ways. The thing is, no matter how anyone celebrates, it's always food is involved, presents are involved, and your loved ones are involved. So I just want to say that. I know it was a bit of a rant, and I do apologize about that. But I feel like, sometimes it's the concept is a little twisted, or people get opinionated. And for me, it's like, let's just coexist. Let's take your beliefs, my beliefs, and let's just make it work. You know? Let's just make it work. And back then, those were like crazy survival like times. And if they could do it, we should be able to do it as well. Anyways, okay. I know that's not what this is about, but now there's this store called the Halloween T-shirt shop, and I love this shop. And I went on there to see if they had some Christmas stuff. They had the headless snowman. How cool is this? And he's riding on a reindeer. I love it so much. It is such a soft shirt. It is a large. They do have their branding. The Halloween Christmas shirt company, they gave me a free bag and some stickers. I love this bag actually too. They do have this Bride of Frankenstein shirt and stickers if you're interested. I will have them linked down in the description. But I love this shirt. It is a decal, and what's really cool about this company is that it's small artists working together and collaborating and coming out with cool stuff like this. They had so many, it was so hard for me to pick which ones I wanted, but I mean, I thought the headless snowman was just too cool. And then I also got this one. We have almost like a vintage style looking Christmas pumpkin person dancing. It is so cool. All the detail. I love the colors in this. Again, these shirts feel really quality, really thick, really comfortable. This one, I think, did I get this one in the larger size? Yeah, I got this one in the XL. I do think they'll shrink down just a tiny bit. But these are definitely quality. I highly suggest these. Go check out this company. Totally cool. Love it so much. And I know this is getting long, so I think I'm going to save that for another time. I do have a few things from Sprout, which is another small business. I met her in the Halloween Forever Facebook group, and I did not know she had a company until last year. And I saw this, and I was like, oh, it's this cardigan that is really long. It actually comes right above my knees. This is a $54 cardigan, but it is so worth it. She has her branding on the tag. We've got peppermints, we've got the black and white candy canes, we've got the Christmas trees with all the fun things on them, and the Christmas tree will show up again. We have pockets, the buttons. It's just a really quality cardigan. I am really impressed with this. It is hung up because the first time I recorded, I did wear this for that video. But here we are re-recording. I highly suggest this company. She has some other really cool items. It was hard for me to pick which ones I wanted. At the time she was running a sale, so I picked those up. And then I also picked up two other things. And one of them came in this box. Oh, calm down. Don't break anything. So that's good to know that it's durable. There's a spoon here. We've got a little spoon. Again, this comes from the Sprout. I will have her company linked down in the description box. And there is her branding, Sprout. And it is a coffee cup. I personally don't think you could ever try to drink out of this, but we do have a crepe mist style Christmas tree. We've got candy canes. There's skulls on here. There's bows and little skulls. I think these are all handmade, hand painted. And I got a really good deal on this. I think this was $10 for a little, a really cool Christmas tree that is helping a small business. I'm all for it. So you can put your spoon in there, and there's this little notch at the top of the tree, and you can display it. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be displaying it. I would never drink out of this. I think it'd be really hard to drink out of it. I totally love that. And then I also saw these, and I did get a bunch of stickers from the Halloween shop. I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but I did get these ornaments that are made out of resin from the M Sprout company. I did find this stuff on Shopify. I like shopping on Shopify because when you shop on Shopify, every time you check out, you get some kind of credit. Sometimes, I know over Halloween, I got a lot of credit. I got like $30 worth of credit. I think I got like 60 cents off of this order. So, and then you can apply it to other orders that you do on Shopify. So I do like Shopify. But anyways, the bat. We've got this little bat with his little bow. They are resin. They are supposed to be hand painted. Really cute, adorable Christmas ornament. We do have him. We've got a candy cane. Black and white candy cane with a red bow. Again, with just the twine, which you could easily switch out if you wanted to. But they seem to be really quality. There's a little bit of weight to them. I love them very much. And then I'll save that guy. We also have a little cute ghosty. He's a little fat. He's a plump little ghosty. He almost reminds me of a marshmallow. He's a happy little ghosty ornament. Really adorable. Two of these will be a part of the giveaway. And then there's also a Krampus ornament in here. Now this one has weight to it. He is heavy. He has got his horns, his long tongue, his rosy cheeks. He is cool. And he's actually textured on the back because Krampus is a little hairy. Krampus also has like big hooves on his feet, or for his feet. So he's so cool. So what I think I will put in the giveaway will be the ghosty and the candy cane. I'm going to keep the bat and the Krampus, but I will do the candy cane, I will do the ghosty, and then I will show you the other things I'm going to be throwing into the giveaway in a second. I do want to show you. Oh, I guess we're there. So the company that I got these from is the Loungefly, or Zombie Lounge, sorry. Zombie Lounge. They sent me these stickers. How cool is that? Scaredy cat. And then this sticker with all the, what are they called? Not the Universal Monsters. That's what they're called. These will also be part of the giveaway. I bought a couple pairs and I have more than I need, so I'm going to throw these in, and you may see these throughout the collaboration because some of us are personal friends and we have some similar tastes, but I am going to be giving these away, and these are Joanna Parker inspired earrings. You've got the cat with the Christmas hat. You've got I believe this is the bat from like the carnival, I think, that has the holly. We've got the Gus up here with the Santa's hat. And then we also have the pumpkin with a hat and a wreath. They are acrylic. They're really thick, good acrylic though. The print on them are great. I love these. They're really, really adorable. They are going to be part of the giveaway. And please go check out this company. They have so many neat things. I did gift, I got some, I think it's, yeah, zombie. Anyways, they're really cool. They're a good company, very good company. Everything I have ever purchased, anything I have ever purchased from this company, I have been highly impressed with. So I have purchased a few times now and I really do enjoy them. With all that being said, let me show you one of the other things that's going to be in the giveaway. And what I will say is that there will be other things thrown into the box as well. These are just the couple of things that I'm showing here right now. But I am also going to throw in a Joanna Parker red Christmas mug. Here are your earrings already, ones that have not been touched. Those other earrings, those are mine personally, but yours are right here. Whoever is the winner. But we will be doing the red Joanna Parker cup, Santa cup. Super cute. I love them. And I really want to say thank you so much for sticking and staying and being a part of this different type of Christmas collab. I do hope you enjoyed it. So the magic word that you have to say down in the comments is Christmas spider. Or let's just say spider. Let's just call it spider. Spider is the magic word. Please make sure that you put that down in the comments. You also have to be publicly subscribed to all the other content creators. I am going to put up a video just so to remind you who everyone is. I may be putting candy in there, so if you are the winner and if you have any allergies, just please be aware, be cautious. You also need to be 18 years or older to enter the giveaway, live in the United States or Canada. I wish I could ship out to other places, but it's entirely just too expensive at the time. Also, I need to say that YouTube is not a part of this giveaway. I am doing it out of my own free will, out of the spirit of Christmas. And if the box is lost, stolen, or broken after it leaves my possession, I cannot replace it. I think that covered, oh no, and most importantly, you need to be subscribed to all the other content creators and you need to be publicly subscribed. And I think I kind of covered it all. If I didn't, there will be a disclaimer down in the description box. But I want to say good luck. Thank you so much for being here. If this was your aesthetic or not, I hope you enjoyed this different concept on a Christmas haul. I hope you still found something that you thought was cute, interesting, something. I still hope you enjoyed this very, very much. And those of you that are new here, thank you. I hope you find yourselves coming back and I hope you enjoy it here. And for those of you that do come back each and every week, you guys know I can't do this without you guys. So I am so very grateful. If I don't see you guys before Christmas, I hope you all have a healthy, happy, and safe holiday. Thank you so much for being a part of this Jolly Jingle and Jump Scare Christmas collab. I think this is where I say, don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
Jolly jump-scare, Santa screams then starts to stare. Is it naughty, is it nice? Better check that list twice. Better check that list twice.
Pumpkins grin by the Christmas tree, tinsel tangled in a fake spider web. Cookies left out.